Yeah, it's a six leaf box. So lately, the question would be on this six leaf is what's in here big and bad? Because they have been dropping big and bad. So is this big and bad or is it small and meek? Yeah, it's big and bad. Of course it is. Look at this beauty. Yeah, buddy. Come on, man. This is the Sixleaf Sl-50 RIHE design 10CR15 MOV steel. Full titanium, titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip. Mike could use a little tension on that dude. But let's get that blade out. You ready? Yep, look at that. Compound grind. It's a recurve with a flat grind and a hollow grind. And then a big swedge on the top. How many different directions did they go grinding this blade? I mean, wow. Pretty cool, huh? But what a presence this thing has. Like when it walks in a room, I mean, if I remember that, I'm gonna put that song on this, Carly Simon. When you walked into the room, you thought everybody was looking at you, or however that goes, man. Wow. SL50, legit. Come on, man. Run that action a little bit. Yeah, it's got them big thumb studs that they've been using, but I don't hate them. You know, I mean, these are big knives, and those thumb studs work well. You know, the thumb gets up in there, and pow. Got some noticeable jimping where the thumb platform is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, come on. There's no need to hesitate. Let's get in. Definitely captured pivot because there's no milling to grab it on that side, so I expect it to be captured. It looks like it's TH across the board. Let's find out. I mean, it feels like it's just spinning. I think it is. It's not captured. It's just spinning under my hand. Um, oh yeah, it didn't come loose at all. Not at all. So I'm gonna take it to the edge of the bench here and put some tension down on that blade and see if I can't get that to decide to come loose. Yeah, it didn't take much. I barely put any tension down on it, and that come right up out of there. So, okay. I probably won't even talk about it anymore because it came so easily, right? Now, if it made me struggle, I might go after that a little bit, but it didn't. Now, this one is backing out the other side versus where I want it to go. I'm not sure why. Almost makes me feel like it's in there backwards, but it's not. It just, I don't know, it just backs its way out of there. All right. Now it's fairly common on these that the stop pin is milled super tight, and so it doesn't want to release from either side. Yeah, that's stop pin right there. So, see if we can wiggle it. No. Let me see if I can get this out of my way. There we go. And the screw. Okay. Yeah, so that stop pin, man. Let me get that. I think the pivot will come, and then I should be able to get the blade out of there. Ugh. Yeah, so it's a stop pin, man. They just mill that so tight that it doesn't want to release from either scale. But now that I've got that out of the way, I can turn it. I mean, this is one of the tightest ones I've encountered. Ooh, man, alive. Well, I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm not taking it out of there. I would have rather had it stay in the bottom one, but it is what it is. All right, let's wipe it all down, and then we'll put it back together. Put a little lightweight oil on it, and should be good to go. Wow, that blade is something else, man. Look at that thing. That is, I mean, it's a spectacle. Making a spectacle out of yourself. Wonderful scales, ton of skeletonizing going on there, trying to reduce weight. I mean, it's a big, bulky knife, but it's not overly heavy by any means. Yeah. All right. Little pieces and parts. Big cage bearings. And I'm not sure. I'm going to check them to see if they're steel or ceramic. Which, my opinion, the ceramic are an upgrade from the steel. And they are ceramic. Yep. My magnet's not able to pick them up, so they're not steel. Steel roller balls, they're ceramic balls in there. Or plastic, I guess they could be, or aluminum, which they wouldn't last an hour in that environment. So, yeah, of course I'm joking. I probably have to say that as a disclaimer. It's amazing how many people contact me and go, "Hey man, that's not titanium. You're assuming it. It's probably aluminum, and those are cheap Chinese junk or whatever." And it's like, I mean, are we not past that? It's amazing how much I have to address that with people. And it's like, I mean, Sixleaf been out here long enough, man. If they were putting out knives with aluminum pocket clips, bro, they wouldn't be selling knives no more. Like it would get out, you know. Sixleaf is beyond that. Now, if you're buying a gas station knife, I guess, but hey, news to the wise, Sixleaf knives aren't gas station knives. Two Sun knives are not gas station knives. They, I mean, they're legit knives, and to be honest, they'll stack up with just about any Chinese knife coming out. And there's some amazing stuff coming out of China right now. I, I mean, I get it, man. We all got our biases, you know. I mean, I will say this: if you pop into our comments here on this channel and you just say, "Yeah, I'd never buy one of those. They're all junk. They're steel's junk." I mean, the moderators may get you. They might bounce you. And I've had people say, "Well, man, free speech and you're black." I don't care. Because the comment is so unfounded. It's just nonsense. And so I don't know. I guess it's controversial. It's like, well, people should be allowed to say whatever they want. Not in my box, man. And just so you know, see the box right here? That's my box. It's my box. And if you're going to come in here and just talk nonsense, there's a chance that my rules are going to go into play. And my rules are not the same as the Constitution of the United States of America. They're the Constitution of Discerning Man YouTube channel. And just coming in and saying, well, I heard that all the 10 CR steel coming from China is brittle and junk and it's all chip and trash. Yeah, I'm out. Now if you could point to some study or where somebody legitimately tested that and said, yeah, here's a link to where it got tested, perfect. To be honest, we'd all like to hear that, right? I would. But that old, I heard it's all junk, or that thing's a piece of crap. I returned it the next day. Okay, well, what'd you replace it with? I don't know, man. I'm getting off on a rant here. I don't know why. I must be mad at somebody. Isn't that how that goes, man? Like, we have things going on, and then, we step to the next position, and we bring that baggage with us, right? And it ain't got nothing to do with where we currently find ourselves. It was the previous occupant. I'm over it. Whatever. Say whatever you want, man. What do I care? Yeah, don't do that. I guess to a point. I talked about this in a video a long time ago, but I had a big boss a big boss tell me a long time ago. He said, hey man, do anything you're big enough to do. And what a philosophy, man. What a way to live life, right? I subscribe to it to this day. Do anything you're big enough to do, man. And those that know the circles that comes from, right? Do anything you're big enough to do, man. I think I lost a screw. I'm looking, I don't see it. And it goes right there. All right. I'm going to be screw hunting because it ain't laying here. That's the pocket clip screw that goes right there. I'm over here talking about doing big stuff, and I can't take care of a simple screw. So I should probably, there it is. It's stuck to the magnet right there. See, I'm not in as bad a shape as I made it out to be. Yeah, goofy. Yeah, it's a good philosophy in life, right? Yeah, do anything you're big enough to do, man. If you're big enough to do it, do it. Don't talk about it. Just go do it. And since when do you need permission to say something stupid, right? Like, if you got something stupid to say, I guess let it out. Get it out of your system, man. I say stupid stuff every day here because I drop videos every day on this channel. And every video, you can pretty much bet something dumb's going to come out of my mouth. That's not even kind of close. Come on. It's that stop pin. Did I get it? I think I did. I think I overdid it. That's not overdid it. I mean, I say that, but it feels pretty solid. Yeah, that is not right. And I'm looking in here, and the washers don't seem correct. The bearings don't seem to be in there correct. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to take it apart because that does not seem right at all. Like right here, everything feels right. That feels right. I mean, it's locked up, everything feels right. But when I do this, nothing feels right. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It's not lining up proper. It's out of alignment. All kinds of stuff going on here. So I'm going to pull it apart, but I'm going to spare y'all. Once I get it apart, I'll come back and catch you up so you can see what's going on. Okay, well, never mind. It didn't take much. All I did was I loosened it and I tightened it again. And then I got what I needed. Yep, blade centered, rock solid, and it's correct. So it was just a slight alignment thing, but it's solid now. So let's talk about this action. It's got great thumb flick, good spidey flick, back flipper. It's lipped up. It's got great jimping on it. Oh, pardon me. So bang, that thing comes out really hard. Access to the lock bar. This is lowered, scalloped on the frame lock, and so easy to access. We've got, I don't know, 30% lock up there. It's 100% of the steel insert is behind the blade. So yeah, and I expected that to be rock solid. The blade is rock solid. Excellent action. Let's check the pocket clip. Here we go. Yeah, great tension. I mean, nice and tight. I did put a little bit of tension on that clip when I had it apart, and so it definitely helped. It leaves about 1/4 of an inch of that big knife. This is a big knife. Leaves about 1/4 of an inch of that knife sticking out. It does take to heavy, thick material, so in the front of some bibs or some work bibs, this knife could qualify. Good pocket clip, easy in and out of the pocket. Let's check for safety, see if we can catch that blade anywhere. We're good through the back of the scales, and I can catch the tip right there. So as I'm running my finger right there, that tip, see it out there? It's exposed. So if my finger comes down, boom, I can touch that sharpened tip. So the clip's good, the tip is exposed, and I can handle this back here any way I want. Let's check that detent when it's closed. Is it enough to hold that blade shut? It's nice and snappy. I will say that looking at this, that if I just sharpen this once, maybe across this angle right here, it would probably clear that tip. So in the end, is that a huge deal? Probably not. The other thing, the amount of that tip that's exposed isn't much. So the idea is if it was in a front pocket and I reached in here to get my keys or something, could I catch that and cut myself? Well, I definitely could. So I'm not trying to be over dramatic with it, but if I can touch it, I can touch it. And that's what I'm telling you. I could touch it. If I could touch the sharpened blade through the scales, I would say, yeah, I can touch the blade, but I can definitely touch that tip. Wonder if I could throw that blade out of there. Yep. Yeah, it's just so big and so heavy that if I get low on the knife, if I hold up where I normally hold it, no chance. But if I get low, I can get enough momentum on that. And of course, it's a cheat because, just about every knife, if I hold it, upside down, I can throw almost every knife out, right? Because it gives you gravity and momentum and, all that's in your favor. But yeah, the lock on it, it's solid. Let's check that 10 CR steel. We've got that recurve, that first cut. Yeah, it's wicked sharp. And then that secondary grind up on the top. Oh yeah. Yeah, look how sharp that is. Wonderful. I mean, they did a great job. And I think sometimes it's easy to find with a compound grind like that they don't get both the edges, but they definitely did on this knife. Very nice. Well, price and availability. This one will be over at Timber's Edge Knives, but I wonder what the price on something like this is. Okay. Well, not bad. I'd call it, definitely would still call it a budget piece. All that titanium, that 10 CR. It's probably going to be listed around $65. And so with the discount, that puts you down around 59 bucks, just a tick under $60. And that's no tax free shipping. So, I mean, 60 bucks, it's quite a bruiser for 60 clams, right? All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching.